The NBA on 2K. Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Only one game away from New York here. The Knicks will be back home for the next one.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Well, and when you've already gotten that first win, it makes you feel like you're on the attack going into the second meeting.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Westbrook. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Hart, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Westbrook's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nuggets.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Washington. And here's Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Outside Williams. Now, here's Washington. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now, here's Marshall. 5 to shoot. There's Williams with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. There's a good screen. Back to Anunoby. A rebound by Washington. The Nuggets leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And he can't hit the second. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game.
Well, that's a solid pass by Towns. Excellent job spotting and hitting the open man.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Williams. Screen by Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Down low. It's deflected. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
To the inside. McBride. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up by 9. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. 10. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Joe. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's McBride. No good on the quick three. The Nuggets leading by 9. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Hachimura, no good. Knicks trailed by 12. They swipe it. And now the Nuggets, fast break. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And New York making a change here. Knicks trailed by 12. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Towns looking it over. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Reeves in the corner. Holmgren up top. From deep. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Brown's shot is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to Joe. Here's Brown. Now Joe. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brown. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Inside, it's Hart on the wing. Towns the screen. Shoots it. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Pass to Joe. Here's Brown. Back to Joe. On the wing, Reeves. Still without a basket. Oh, good with the triple. Knicks trailed by 13. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Now Joe. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's Williams with the ball for Denver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Duncan, a screen. Williams can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Reeves. Right side, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 9 points for Tim Duncan.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Brunson with a clean look. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Denver passing it around. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Brunson barreling in, and the shot goes in. Brunson's got 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Back to Reeves. Sinks that one from the post. Reeves has got his first bucket of the night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Duncan. Top of the key, Hachimura. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Towns.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
It's good.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Duncan drawing the double team. Over in the corner, Washington. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. On D, Brunson. Reeves with the rebound. Denver leading by 11. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Screen by Duncan. Back to Hachimura. Outside Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly. Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Out to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
To the middle. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Duncan. Some solid defense from Robinson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good. Towns.
Yeah, Towns able to work through the contact down low. He's gotten better at that over the years.
Williams inside the line. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the
33.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Knicks trailed by 12. McBride with the ball. Inside. Edey gets the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Westbrook. Here is Williams. Guarded by Harris. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And the Nuggets lead by 12. Now McBride. the basket. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Westbrook. Outside Williams. Out to Duncan. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Duncan at the elbow. Outside Williams. Over Harris. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And a new group in for the Knicks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They get it back. Knicks trail by 10. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And New York making a change here. And it's Brunson missing. And here's Westbrook. Good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Timeout. We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Outside Williams. Out left to the wing. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Brunson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Westbrook scanning the floor. Stolen by Brunson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Towns, the screen. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
On the wing, Williams. Stolen by Robinson.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Brunson has a 2-pointer. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Outside Williams. Down low. Here's Duncan. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. A kick out to Towns. Poked away. The drive by Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. into the lane. And Duncan throws it down. And so it's Denver taking care of business.